Good day, guys. As you all know me, as a mentor, Nasdaq Ninja. So, guys, before I can continue, can you please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified once I upload. So, guys, today's update, we're going to give an update on US30, NAS100, and Gbpjpy. So, this is what's going to happen next week. You understand? So, if ever we have time, we can still add gold so that you can know where gold will actually take place. You understand? So at the end of the day, as much as you can see, guys, this is actually our chart here. And I like the fact that, in many cases, chart like repeating patterns. If you can check here, we had our proper impulse and correction. If you can check very well, this was just like a rising wedge whereby it broke in the bottom side. So I believe that here, that's why I'm going to be having an impulse moving, pushing furthermore to the bottom side. You understand? So it's easy for me to just like quickly go into the chart and tell you the direction of the market without even like going furthermore to the top side. And it's just easy like that. You understand? But at the end of the day, what we have to understand is just the structure of the market. In many cases, people just like getting there and just analyze quickly, because at the end of the day, you need to wait for a certain breakout here. You can't just come here and then you enter sales. No, you wait for a breakout, then that's where you can enter a sell. You understand? In order for it to reach here. There's probabilities of the market playing around on this consolidation many times, understand? So which it might be a problem for you to be waiting for it to be broken, understand, whether then you can take buys. But what will that advise you? It's when you start analyzing from the top side and see what is it that you have on the chart that can actually give you the proper direction. You get the point? So this is how it is. This is how my chart looks. The chart always looks like this. I told you guys our journey is to get here. Understand? And we might not get there this year, but the process, it's going there. That's what I like about it. And you can see the buys are stronger than the sells. Understand? But I think like the other month we might be starting to get like more strong sells, just to balance us there, because the market is not free. Where you see these buys were big, we might start getting sells that can bring us back there. You understand? So that we can push furthermore to the top side. So in order for you to be more powerful, you need to get a pullback, then you get the biggest strong movement momentum to that straight direction. Understand? So I believe that we still can come back here and create a down bottom, but that will depend from the analysis. We don't control the market. We don't think what will the market do. We let the market do something, then we follow what it have done. Understand? So you don't so when you enter a trade, don't say the market might break. Because it's on a support, you need to enter according to the support. That's how it is. You're not gonna lose a lot of trades like that. But if you think what will the market will do, then the market won't do what you're thinking. You know the market, you don't control the market. So that is the biggest case in the market. Don't control it. You can never control it. You just have to follow it. You let it do something, then you follow what it have done. So as much as you can see, I'm just following everything that it have done. It's like I'm reading something. Understand? This is what I'm reading here, doing my double diagonal trends in a way that I have to understand. After this, I have to get a breakout here in order for me to push the top side. So the breakout that I'm actually talking about, it's actually here. You see, if the market haven't broke this trend line there, I believe that the market haven't yet pushed to it. As much as I'm still playing below this zone and this, I'm looking for selling. But here currently I'm on my buying zone. So it's obviously I have to start looking for buying opportunities, unless if I break this zone, that's when I'm going to start looking forward for selling opportunities. You get the point? But as much as this zone is keeping me consistently saying, no, at this certain point, I can keep on giving you buys, then I'm going to respect it because it's a certain zone. I can never think that it will break until it breaks. I have to let it break so that, yes, as us, as advanced traders, we can see when the market is going to break a certain position. But I don't like saying it will. I like to see it break, then I say, no, I knew you're going to break. That's how it is. You understand? It's a fair talk. Rather than entering a trade and then it doesn't break, you don't control the market. Nobody controls the market. You understand? So that's one thing that you got to understand. But nonetheless, guys, let's not talk too much and work. You understand? That's what matters. So you can see here, that's our first touch, second touch, third touch. Got respected. The market drop. Come back again. Try to break out the zone, man. Got him wrong here. Put him back. You understand? So as much as you can see here, I can create certain things that can give you a proper direction. You see here, there's a proper diagonal trend there, which is this can be my left shoulder. Here, I'm actually creating a right shoulder, which actually I can prefer that the market will actually sell from this port to come here on the zone. That's what I can confirm for now. Not saying that the market can't do further than that, breaking there. No, we need to let it break there. You understand? So we can create this diagonal trend as being this as our first touch, second touch, and then we know very well at this certain point, that's when we can get our second touch. But without wasting no time, and let's not let this trend line confuse us, we're gonna edit if it's needed. Let's go to H4 and check what is it that's happening. So in H4 time frame, we can see very well that okay, we have a proper trend line that haven't been broken at this certain position. Understand? I won't say it will be broken. Remember, guys, I always go according to my ways. I have to let it break in order for me to enter a certain direction. If it fails, then it failed. You get the point? So that's how it is. So at this certain position, I can see there's a proper support there, which we need to allocate it. So which is probably here. There's a proper support here. So we need to actually cater it in a very nice way. I think it's somewhere here. Yeah, there's a proper support there. Beautiful support, which can actually allow us to turn back, and then you see us buying to the top side if possibly. Now let's quickly create it like this. This is our support there. You can see it's a beautiful support there. The market been creating bigger movements from this place many times. And then we come again, we create a trend line from this bottom side to the top side. So I believe that what we can wait for here is just a breakout for the market to break this position. Once it breaks, it will retest here. Then that's when we will see the market pushing further to the bottom side. Without the market doing that, then we can never confirm any of selling opportunities. But let's quickly go to 60 minutes time frame and see what is it that we see on 60 minutes time frame. You can see at this certain point we have a perfect trend line. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust it and then fix it very well so that it can be perfectly fine. Understand? So that's where you saw your proper correction. Understand? You can see a correction, but you gotta understand where is that correction. Where's that correction? Yes, it can give us an impulse movement, but perfectly we need to wait for the market to break this point, and then you enter your cells there. You can never just jump in and enter a sell, because the market can play around here many times. We have a proper resistance here, which I believe it can be useful as well. This is our proper resistance there. It can be so super useful for you to enter your cells there. But once it comes here, you just lock your profit. If it breaks, that's when you say, yeah, now I'm gonna actually like follow it. Understand? But if it doesn't break, you locked your profit. That's what matters. You understand? So let's go to 30 minutes time frame and see what is it that we see on 30 minutes time frame. Still, I see the same thing. I still see the same thing. So what I have to do is I have to adjust this support to be too small, because once you get to other time frames, it start being big, and now you no longer know where you're gonna enter, and you're gonna end up blowing your account. So yeah, perfectly. So what you can do at this certain point, you don't entertain the market. Easy thing. At this certain position, you don't entertain the market. You understand? Here, you don't entertain the market. You let the market do certain behaviors so that you can actually confirm certain directions. So let's go to 15 minutes time frame and see what is that way. So for me, at this certain position, I'm not gonna enter buys unless if the market will push to the top side and then break here, and then I'll enter buys here, knowing that I'm gonna push to the top side. So what I'm gonna do is, as much as this place is my resistance, I'm gonna aim for selling opportunities at this certain point here. So here I'm gonna enter my sells, and then my first take profit, it can be here. My second profit can be here. So my third profit, it will be if the market breaks this trend. If the market breaks this trend, trust me, it's really gonna go down. You understand? But I'm looking for more into selling opportunities, and I'm gonna target mostly if the direction it's on a selling opportunity. If it's on a buy, I'm going to be skeptical. You understand? But if it's on a selling opportunity, I'll be like, yeah, this is what I actually want. So next week, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for the market to reach there, and then I'm gonna enter my sales. Oh, nonetheless, if it decides to break immediately, I'm gonna enter my sales there. But this is where I'm going to enter my sell with the belief that at this certain point, the market might start actually taking buying opportunities to the top side, and then comes here, that's when I'm going to take my selling opportunities, hoping that they can go further more to the bottom side. Checking it from the past, we had an impulse correction, impulse movement. This was just the biggest correction. We might be having an impulse movement. So but then I'm going to put my first check profit here, and then I'm going to lock my profit there. You understand? So that if the market chooses to go sideways, I'm still safe. So this is what I see on USDT. Let's quickly jump in on NAS100 and see what is it that we have on NAS100. So remember, guys, we're always taking it to the highest time frame and see very well. You see the rejection matters as well. Check how market rejected there, you know, perfectly rejected. And you can see, man, it rejected in a strong momentum, which gives you more confirmation, understand? So let's check if we're on, yes, we are on NAS100. That's what we need. We need NAS100 now. Understand? So let's just say zoom in, and then, you know, this one is gaps. Let's choose another NAS100. Where is it? I think this one is the perfect one for us now. Yeah, we want this one. And then we're going to create highest point, and then we create our current lowest point. And remember, we're going there to the highest point, but we might be having goosebumps during the road. So we broke this zone. You get the point. We broke this zone. So breaking a zone, man, it's a very, very important thing to understand, that the market might do certain movement, but you gotta check, man. You gotta check. So you can see here we have another zone which is here, which this zone once created a bigger sell, and which the market can go back to the bottom side because of that zone. And then we're gonna come here, create a zone again, and then we're gonna come here, create a zone again. And then, you know, I'm just creating zones whereby when the market touches, the market reverses on the highest time frame. You know, it doesn't mean we're gonna enter on the highest time frame. This is very important. That is why I always create them on every video of mine, so that I get to understand when the market touches a certain place, the market has to do a certain direction. So let's quickly do this. And then I want to see my chart very well here. And then I'm going to create my trend line from the top side to the bottom side. I'm going to take it from where it sold, and then quickly go there to the bottom side. Feel like it's nice. Let's just create another one in the bottom side. Yeah, I think it's nice because we're not even like using it, we're just following it. So at the end of the day, I realized that I have another zone here. Remember, trend lines can be zones in my world. So we have this one. It's a zone which the market can touch here, and then we start seeing it going to the top side. So I believe that the market can come back, you know, especially if it's Nasdaq, we are on a bullish trend. That's what the market can do. And then we're going to come here, create a trend line there. So what I can do is I will just do like this, so that I can be able to create this trend line in a very nice way. So I think like it's nice like this. It's a beautiful trend which we haven't touched to the top side. Here we have like double zones. We have a zone here, we have a zone here. So probably I'm not gonna take sales unless if I'm in the bottom of this zone. Here, yes, because it's a weekly time frame. From this pips to this pips, it might be a grateful cash. Looking at into the other time frame, but you know, we can't just do it without going to other time frames. Let's go to the daily time frame and see what is it that we have. So on a daily time frame, this is what we have, you know. So as much as I can see here, I can see a certain trend line, because this could be a touch here. You get the point. That could be a touch, but you know, let's try it. Okay, you can see that it broke it down, which is like, to me, it becomes invalid. So as much as I can see here, I can see that the market broke out with a high impulse movement, so which I need to investigate and check what is it that it's happening to the market here. Why is it the market moving like that? So I feel like we might be starting to play around this cater, you understand? Because here it once created a bigger sell, and this is the same position that we're gonna be playing around, you understand? Which might be possibly we might be seeing buying opportunity on NAS100, and which is like USDT and NAS100 during weekly, they have to take the same direction, you understand? But they will be having the different momentum on those certain direction. Not saying they take the same direction, but during, like, when I see a buy, I have to see a buy in the other side, but I need to see the most perfect buy or perfect sell. But at the end of the day, let's go to H4 and see what is it that I have on an H4 time frame. So you can see this is just my major trend line there. Let me actually go and fix it. This is just my major trend line where I'm actually like playing around, you know. So the only way I can see this is when the market repeats the movement. So you can see first went to the top, second went to the top. I have a problem with this one. You understand? I have a problem with this one because this one haven't yet touched the top. And once we realize that it only touches the bottom once, you see, it touched the bottom and then touched the top. It came back again, touched the bottom. It has to go and touch the top. So that's why we start having like a major problem. But I believe that the market from here, it will sell, guys. I believe like the market will sell. So at this certain point, you know, for me to aim for this target, it's just too little, you understand? But let's just go to 60 minutes time frame and see what is it that we have. But, you know, from this point, I'm gonna just aim for selling opportunities from this point here to this point. You know, I don't like saying the market will break a set. You know, we need to understand each other. I'm not gonna say the market will break that certain position if it haven't broken it. So to me, I'll just believe that at this certain position, yes, we can take selling opportunities. Yeah, we're gonna reverse, we're gonna get the profit here. So that's when we can actually like take our profit there. Understand? So from here, because we are on a downtrend, I'ma just look for selling opportunities until the certain position, which is our support here. But the reason I'm not gonna say we're gonna pass, I will wait for the market to pass that certain point, is because this position gave us a bigger buy. This is just the first touch of us touching it from that buy. So basically, I believe that the market will just move like this. Let me show you how it will move. You know, it might be slowly moving to that position or quicker. We don't know. We're just gonna see the market. So you might see the market moving like this, and then the next thing, that's when you see it shooting to the top side. So that's your Nasdaq. But I'm seeing for selling opportunities tomorrow, guys. I'm inside the selling opportunities. Nonetheless, I don't see no buys. You can see how sellers are so strong going to the bottom side. So let's jump into okay, this is Dow Jones. Let's come back again and jump into Gbpjpy. Yeah, Gbpjpy. So here, guys, remember we start from the highest time frame. So which is we can start from our monthly time frame. And we're going to check what is it that we see here. One thing I realized, guys, is Gbpjpy takes the same direction with USDT and Nasdaq. So if I say it's a sell that side, I have to see a sell even this side. If I see a buy, yes, they don't actually take it the same way, but you know, it might be in a profit of a buy, being a profit of a sell, but long GVT of them, you're gonna see them taking the same direction, which is something that I just realized. But I've been seeing that okay, this two you don't have to oppose them. You understand? So this is just our current highest point and this is our lowest point. You understand? So on this point, we're gonna do what? We're gonna create the current lowest point again, which is here. Now we're just gonna create places where when the market touches, the market reverses. So those are just the places there. Those are just the places. You see, this place is very strong. It can bring us to the bottom side if possibly. You know, I want to see this one drop actually. I want to see this one drop. That's a double top. And we're gonna see it once we go to the other time frame. So I'm gonna just go to the weekly time frame and forget about monthly and everything. So if you can check here, we have our diagonal trend here, and then we have our diagonal trend again from the top side, which is there. Beautifully, you can see it touch there, now it touched there, came back and touched here, now it touched there, it has to touch here. So we can get a perfect sell there. You know, I see a perfect sell coming out, and then we're gonna be inside. You know, I feel like next week I might be cruising with Gbpjpy because you know it gives me those money vibes, you know. But I'm still on a weekly time frame, man. Let me not get excited and keep on pushing to the other time frame. So I'm just gonna push to the daily time frame and see what is it that I actually have here. So here, what I have to do, I have to adjust this. That's a double top. That's a perfect double top from this top side here. This is a perfect double top. You understand? That's a perfect double top. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to create places whereby when the market touches, the market reverses again. These currencies, guys, I don't have to have a lot of them, but I have to have the major ones. Understand? So these are just the places whereby when the market touches, the market reverses. So these ones are them. Yeah, I think they are fine now. Yeah, they are super fine. And I don't need a lot of, that is why you don't see me creating a lot of support resistance. Nah, I don't need a lot of support and resistance to just understand the simple thing. Understand? So I'm going to create this again. You understand? But you know, basically I get to understand, you know, that's where major key can be actually like introduced here. And then I'm gonna take it here. Others will enter sells when the market break that position. Nah, man, I'm going to enter sell at that. When the market opens London session, I'm jumping in on selling opportunities. I'm down with sells here. I'm super down with sells, and I'm looking for selling opportunities at this certain position. You understand? Because of certain things, man. There's a double top here. Beautiful double top. This is an H4 time frame in a way that I believe that I can as well create a trend line here. Don't let the trend lines confuse you, because now they're starting to be a lot. Understand? You just have to understand that these trend lines, you are there to just to cater a simple entry point for us to be inside, you know. So at this certain position, we get to understand once it breaks this trend, just to remove it, because we're gonna be looking forward to break this on the top side. You understand? So here, I believe that here, with guys, we just have to enter our selling opportunities. Understand? And then this is where the market has to come back and retest at. So this is our support here. So the market might be giving us troubles for it to pass the certain position, but you know, I believe that here we're going to sell, man. We're going to sell very, very hard. So I'm gonna take my selling opportunities probably here, and then I'm gonna look for the market to go straight to the bottom side where this trend line started, which is here. Understand? So let's do this and then do this. So I'm gonna remove this major key. I'm going to remove this one, and then I'm gonna come again, put it here. So because I did it on H4, so on H4 I got a perfect trend line. So I believe that, oh, that's where I'm going. Or you can wait for it to break the market, like I said in the other USDT. And then once it retests here, so what it will do is it will just break here and then retest here. You enter your sell, then you go to the bottom side. You understand? So that's what you can actually wait for. Or nevertheless, your entry can be somewhere here. Put your stop loss there above, and then let's go to 30 minutes time frame and see what is it that we have. You can see that here, basically, we're supposed to be having nice selling opportunities, but obviously I don't like seeing my trade on Friday sleeping on the market. Nah, I just want to trade daily. Okay, I can hold 1 day, 2 days. You know, the swap might be bad to me, but I understand that it's better like that. You understand? So yeah, let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. And then that's when you can do what you can take your selling opportunities there and then take profit straight to the bottom side. You know, that's what I believe. But there's an upper trend, man. We need to be skeptical on this trend line because it can keep us but if we break it, you are inside. So obviously when we wake up, we might find the market somewhere here, then we're going to enter our selling opportunity. But so far, man, our sellers are supposed to be there. That's where we're supposed to enter our selling opportunity. So guys, at the end of the video, guys, thank you guys for watching this one. Let's meet on another video.